What do you remember about that conversation and the desire to get KG's commitment to the Celtics?
Well, KG was very polite, letting me in his home. We talked about the possibility. I'd gotten permission from Minnesota to go talk to KG and see if we could talk him into doing a trade. And he was very respectful, and I think that he was very interested. He had some friends that he counted on. Chauncey and T. Lou, I think, were two of those friends that he relied heavily on at that time. And at first, before we had made the trade for KG, or before Ray, KG wasn't sure we were good enough to win. And so I think he was waffling between us and I think the Lakers might have been involved to try to get KG and so forth. So it wasn't until we made that draft day trade. We had actually made a trade for KG before, but because KG would not sign a contract extension, I wasn't going to give up a lot of our young assets just to have KG for 1 year. So we went on and made a trade for Ray, and then we went back to Minnesota and back to KG, and were able to work something out, and the rest is history.
What change did you notice in Paul Pierce once you landed Ray and KG?
Oh, I mean, there's been a lot said about, if we didn't have training camp in Rome where the guys had a chance to get some chemistry, if we didn't, like these guys needed some time and all that, but like from day one, Perk, you can vouch for this. Like we could have had training camp in Waltham parking lot with portable baskets, and that team was going to win, or that team was going to be a contender for sure. There was so much hope in the face of Doc, in the face of Paul and Ray and KG, all of them, and all of our other players. Like there was so much hope in what had happened that off season that it was an incredible enthusiasm when training camp started.
Our practices were so crazy that Doc used to have to call them out. Like our second unit used to really compete and like bring it up out of us. You talking about like Eddie House, James Posey, Big Baby, Leon Poe, like Tony Allen. It used to really get, Danny will tell you, it'll almost get to fist blows in there. And Danny was like, this is not a real practice unless some people are about to fight. And it was like, every practice, it was like, seriously, what Doc was like, all right, that's it. That's enough. We done. But since day one, it was like we were on a mission. And the thing that like I admire most about KG is that he took a back seat to Ray Allen and Paul Pierce day one when he got there. Like he sacrificed. Like, Danny, you remember when we used to have to force him to, like, when he got the ball on the block, to make him go to work? Like we used to have to say, nah, you're shooting 20 shots today. Like he was like, my first job is to get Paul and Ray open. If we need buckets, we're going through Paul. But if y'all need me, I'm here. Perk, me and you about to anchor this defense. That's what we about to do. Like he sacrificed so much, it was just crazy. One of the most unselfish guys I ever been around, to be honest.
No, I agree with that. And I think his unselfishness was, felt even before we started playing. He would not do any photo shoots as a face of the Celtics or anything else. He wouldn't do anything without at least the other two all-stars, but usually he wanted the whole team involved in any sort of advertisement he was doing, or he did not want to be known as that. This was Paul's team in his mind that he was coming to, and he was going to work his way. And Doc saw that and sensed that and made Paul the captain of that group. And KG was great with all that. He did make the necessary sacrifices it took.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.